Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're set to bring you tonight's Senior Legion ball game. It's the Westby Bandits taking on the Holmen crew, 17 and under, post 284. Opening pitch from Brody Steinhoff is in there for a strike. This ball game underway. And next offering is going to be a little bit low and inside for a 1-1 count. Well, the game slated to start at 7:30, just a little bit past that, 7:37 opening pitch here tonight. That offering is going to skip home plate. And it's 2-1. Steinhoff getting the nod tonight from his usual first base position. There's a shot right back at him for a base hit. Boy, that'll get you going. Nolan Meshik. Rogers with the base hit. Keikoe, I think is how they said it. Or Keiko, maybe? Keiko? Rogers. One on. Showing bunt, that's fouled off to the right side. Steinhoff will jump out in front on a 1-0 count. Next offering, a curveball, just missed a little bit inside. Thanks going out to those sponsors. We'll start from our alphabet from the back and work our way forward. That means the Westby Co-op Credit Union with 9 facilities in western, central, and southwestern Wisconsin helping us out tonight. That ball's inside. Here comes the throw down. This is going to be a close play, and they got him. Drew Butzler with the throw down to second base for the out. That ball was that was a 2-1 count, yep. So 2-4 on the toss, and there's one down. Taking the runner off, there's a swing and a miss. Here's the next offering. That is just off the mark. Set up outside, and he hit the spot, but it was well out of the strike zone, and it's a full count. 3-2 now. Steinhoff is set, and here he comes. A chopper, and that's going to be a foul ball. Rudai scooping up, and they'll do it again. Also, our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Check out the Creamery convenience store supporting the area since 1903. My goodness, that's where you're going to get all those terrific cheese curds and other wonderful dairy products. 3-2 offering again. This is a ground ball. Rudai with a nice scoop. The throw in time to get the out. And there's 2 up and 2 down on a 5-3 play. Here is Noah Oswald, who is the first baseman for the Holmen crew. Post 284, as we mentioned. Curveball, tad downstairs. Dropping below the knees. And we'll see a 1-0 count. Steinhoff is set. Here he comes again. This is fouled back. And it's a 1-1 offering coming up here. Bandits will be playing in Viroqua Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be there for those games. Curveball again outside. 2-1 now. We'll follow Viroqua and Westby. Those two teams will tango on Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, 4th of July. Curveball downstairs, now 3-1. Pop this one up. Rudai with the call. He'll make the grab for out number 3. Well, it winds up being a 1-2-3 inning after all. A hit in the inning. They pick him off trying to steal, and we will move on here. No runs on one hit. Nobody left on base. We'll take a little break and come right back here with the bottom half of inning number 1. Connor Butzler will step in, second baseman for the Bandits, to get things going here in this bottom half of inning number 1. No score in the opening stanza. First offering is going to be a little bit high for a ball. Pitching tonight, it's going to be Owen Ershine. His battery mate is Drogseth. Kyler Drogseth doing the catching. That next offering is going to be a ball as well. It's 2-0. Coming in, it's a check swing. It's a foul ball. That one came in and kind of more of a self-defense type swing. So it's going to wind up 2-1 now. That's in tight, brushing him back a little bit. And there's ball 4. Well, Rudai will step in to bat in the number 2 spot, the third baseman. We've seen him at second base. We see him pitch tonight. He's at third. Little toss back over to first, but back in easily. The first offering to Rudai is going to be high and away. Well, the Vasatag Funeral Home, serving the surrounding communities for over 120 years. We appreciate their wonderful support and their compassion and empathy during the time of the loss of a loved one. There's a called strike. And it's 1-1. Runner taking off, going to be a call strike, and back in there easily on the steal was Butzler. Ball popped out to center field. The shortstop hustling over, able to get that. So there was no advancement by Butzler. Rudai now in the hole 1-2 here, dropping behind the pitcher in Ershine. That's going to swing outside for a ball. And we find the count at 2-2. Here's the offering, a ground ball hit to the right side, and a nice play by the second baseman. It's going to be an infield single. That was a great effort there by the second baseman in Olson, Brady Olson, getting to the ball on a diving stop. Butzler able to scoot over to third, and Rudai with the infield single. Here's Bo Milutinovic. Milutinovic going to take the ball high. Well, I tell you what, he has been ripping the seams off the last few games that we've been doing any baseball. He's been red hot. Let's see if he stays that way. That'll be outside. 2-0 now. Dr. Leanne Klum of the Viroqua Dental Center, looking forward to meeting you soon. Be sure to give her a call at 608-637-2655. The 2-0 offering is outside for a ball, 3-0. Early in the ball game, we'll see if they give him the green light or not. That's going to be way high. And now bases are loaded. That is going to bring up Drew Butzler, the catcher, as the Holmen catcher. And Drogsath is going to go out and have a word with Ershine just to make sure that keep him settled and kind of focus in on what needs to be done. And now they're getting back into the situation, ready to go. Our thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club, supporting all of the Viroqua Blackhawk athletic events and activities. That is quite the crew down there in Viroqua. Outstanding bunch. There's a called strike on a straight fastball right down the middle. Next offering rides in on the shoulders a little bit. One on one. Here's a ground ball to the first baseman. He drops it. He's going to hustle over, and he will just get to the bag to get the out. Butzler hustling down the line. He'll get the RBI, though. It was 3 unassisted. 1 down. Runner's going to move up a spot here, and also means that Connor Butzler was able to get across home plate. Now Everett Holmen, who is the first baseman tonight, stepping in. He's going to lift the first pitch out towards right field. Right fielder coming on. He'll make the grab. Here comes the throw home. It's going to be a one-hopper. He'll get the RBI. Sacrifice fly. Jumping on that first pitch. And he should have. That was a good pitch, and he got a hold of it. So the sacrifice. 2 down now. But again, Rudai coming across. Here is Beckett Briggan. Steinhoff on deck. Briggan can keep the inning going. Got an RBI sitting out there. Down at third base. There he is. Kind of see him behind the pole there. This is a ground ball. Backhand, shortstop. The long throw, and I think he got him. He did. Boy, what a throw there by the shortstop to get the out. That was Mashik with the throw. So a 6-3 throw to end the inning. 2 runs come across. Those 2 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 walks in the inning, no errors as well. The Bandits out in front of the Holmen 284 squad, 2-0 after 1. All right, let's take a look here as we come back. Steinhoff on the mound for the Bandits. He's been staked to a 2-0 lead here after 1 complete. Up to bat, it's the number 4 hitter in Alex Gurl. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop, the pick, the throw, and they just got him. Brigham had to kind of like one-hop that pitch or that ground ball, but he was able to get a strike over there to a nice stretch by Everett Holmen. 6-3 on the putout. Here is Alex Burgett. Swing and a miss. The lefty going after the first offering. That was on the outside part of the plate in the strike zone, and it's 0-1. Thanks going out to the VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. We watched the second offering from Steinhoff. Slip to the outside, it's 1-1. Steinhoff coming right back, and that ball dropped underneath the strike zone. It's a swing and a miss. 1-2 now. That all of a sudden it just dropped right out from underneath everything. And there is a swing and a miss for out number 2. That is the first strikeout of the ball game for Steinhoff. Will Griffith now, the third baseman, stepping in, right-handed hitter. Takes a strike at the knees. Oh, and 1, yep. Next offering is going to be downstairs and away from the hitter. 1-1 the count. That's going to one-hop the right side of home plate as we look at it. 2 down, nobody on here. The Bandits leading in the after 1 complete, 2-0. That's going to be a strike. Now 2-2. Our thanks also going out to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, providing the #1 rehabilitative care in Vernon County on the north side. Here's a curveball hung in the air and a running try, and he did not quite hang on to it. Boy, what a great try by Milutinovic on a diving stab. It's going to be a single here for Griffith. Here is Kyler Drogseth, the catcher, with a runner on. Second hit of the ball game for Holmen. That pitch is behind the batter. And heading down to second is Griffith on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. It's drilled foul, third base side. That will even the count at 1-1. Here's a little pop-up in on the hands, and Rudai is there for the grab. And out number 3. No runs on 1 hit. And 1 left on. We will take another little break. We're going to move right along here. The bottom of the second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Westby. The pitcher and Brody Steinhoff will step into the batter's box. to face Erskine here in the bottom of the second inning. The first offering is low and away. Well, Sealand's Carpetland, take a look at all the tremendous selections that they have when it comes to flooring possibilities. There's a swing and a miss on a ball dropping down underneath the swing, and it's 1-1. Erskine kicks and fires. That's going to hit the corner, and it's 1-2. Ground ball, chopper, third baseman, the throw, one hops, and nice job by the first baseman on a beautiful scoop for out number 1. 5-3 on the putout. Here is Chase Quellhorst, the right fielder, with 1 out. That'll be a ball outside. Just missed again. Off the plate, and it's now 2-0. Sleepy Hollow helping us out when it comes to Dodge, Ram, Chevy, Ford trucks. There's the place to go. Now 3-0 the count on the north side of Iroquois, thanks to the Felton crew. And that's going to be a ball. 4 straight pitches, and a walk is issued here to Quellhorst. Here is Micah Larson now, the left fielder. Micah played in that first game, the Junior Legion game, and he made a tremendous running catch heading to the wall and caught it on the run, going away from everybody. Erskine now missing again. It's quick toss over to first, back in easily on a nice dive. But Erskine now with 5 straight balls, trying to get that strike. Swing and a miss. There it was anyways. Took just a touch off from that one. Count at 1-1. Just high. From here, it looked pretty good. Two one now. There's your strike. 2-2. Rich Kaiser doing the bases, and Brad Rosh behind the plate tonight. Another toss over and back in. Two. Missed outside. Now looking at a full count. Well, located at 110 Saugstead Road in Westby. Here's a ball lifted to the right side, foul. That is Vernon Electric Cooperative helping us out, providing over 10,000 patrons with electrical energy in our area. That's going to skip right past the catcher in Drogseth, but he hustles after it. And that'll keep the runner at second and Quellhorst at second base, off from the walk. we go back to the top of the order with Connor Butzler. Butzler with a walk and a run scored back in that first inning. He had a couple of pitches that got pretty close to him, like that one. Runners are going to take off here and wind up at second and third now. And a chance for some RBIs here on the wild pitch, putting those runners in scoring position. That'll be inside. 2-0 now. And here's one where Butzler can look to try and drive it. He's got a gap out there in right center. That's upstairs, though, and he's no chance to go after that one. Well, doing business only in Vernon, La Crosse, and Monroe counties, that is Lori Holte, an Eagle Title Company for your peace of mind. That's going to ride in tight on the chest, and it's a walk being issued here again to Butzler. That loads up the bases with one down. We're going to get a little timeout here as the coach for Holmen is going to take the long stride out there and talk with this pitcher and infield. Well, a short conversation out there on the mound. And that will now bring up Rudai with bases loaded, and the first offering is high. Moving the count to 1-0. That's going to be lifted foul off the right side and the netting. Well, thanks to all of our fine sponsors that you're seeing in that lower left corner of your screen. We appreciate their terrific support. We would not be able to do these games without their support, of course. We're going to be in Viroqua this weekend, week in, starting Wednesday. That's upstairs. 3-1 the count now. Toma comes to town. Toma come to town in Viroqua on Wednesday night, and then Westby and Viroqua tango at 6 o'clock on Thursday, 4th of July. That is going to be the start of the Viroqua tournament. There's a ball fouled off. 3-2 the count here. Rudai trying to put the ball out there on the green somewhere. Anywhere in fair territory, he won't care. Ooh, ball 4, that was a close one. So Rudai is going to get an RBI off the walk. And the runners all move up a spot. And it's going to bring up Bo Milutinovic, who walked back in the first inning. Here he is in the second. He was stranded at second base. Nice scoop there by Drogseth. That gets by. Another run would score. Here's a shot out to right field. Right fielder going after it. He's going to get there and tagging up and advancing for the RBI sacrifice. And that is out number 1. So that is some pretty good batting here for the Bandits. The sac fly. Then he, tell you what, Milutinovic got a hold of it too. 1 down. Micah Larson came across to score. And a runner in Butzler tagged up and headed to third. Called strike to Drew Butzler, the catcher. The Butzler, by the way, had also thrown a runner out already at second base, so he's been active. He hit a shot, got an RBI, knocking in his older brother, Connor, back in the first. There's a called strike. That rode in pretty tight, and it's 2-2. It wound up a foot race to the bag at first, and the first baseman was able to get there just in time. Back in the first inning. Runner taking off, swinging a foul ball. There's going to be tagged out. It was 3, and it was 3 outs. So it looks like we're done for the inning. Well, let's take a look here. The Bandits will get 2 in the inning. They score 2 on no hits. There were 4 walks in the inning, no errors. We'll be back with more action. It's now 4-0 Westby Bandits. Liam Dwyer is going to step into the batter's box to face Steinhoff. And here's a comebacker to Steinhoff, and he'll do a soft pass over to Holmen for out number 1.
Next batter, number 4, Brady Olson.
1-3 on the putout. Here's Brady Olson. Now we'll look at back to the top of the order. Olson, the second baseman, still the first time through here for the 284 squad. There's a called strike. Another little chopper. Steinhoff drops, picks, fires, and there's 2 down. 1-3 again.
Next batter, number 18, Keikoa Rogers.
Keikoa Rogers now stepping in. We're back to the top of the order. Keikoa drilled one right back through Steinhoff to get the game started. I would imagine Brody would remember that one. Thanks to Evinger Equipment Sales and Service, top of the line lawn and garden equipment for you to check out. They're located on that north side. 637-7594, 608 of course, 637-7594. And our thanks going out to Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. That's Ashley Liam. There's a called strike. Located in the basement of our Savior's Church right here in Westby, just off to our left here a little bit. You'll see where all those cars are parked. That's our Savior's Church, and Ashley has that daycare center there in the basement, doing a terrific job. Well, it's 3-1 now to the leadoff man with 2 down. There's a chopper off the foot and a nice snag there by Rogers. Count now full here. Just missed inside. Rogers with the walk.
Now batting, number 20,
Nolan
Nolan Mashik.
Mashik now stepping in. Mashik grounded 5-3 back in the first inning for out number 1. Here's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Rudai looking to try and snag that one, and it dropped right in underneath the glove.
Next batter, number 8, Noah Oswald.
One of those wicked kind of spins, I think. That might have been I don't know that that was an error. I think that was a hit. Rudai would say he should have had it, though. Curveball in for the strike, moving away from the hitter in Oswald, the first baseman. Here's a shot out to center field. Going back is Milutinovic. It's over his head all the way to the fence. Here comes a run, one coming across, and now 2, and it's a 4-2 ball game here. Oswald with a big smash. The double for Oswald.
Number 12, Alex Gorel.
Plates 2, cutting the lead in half. There's a strike. Steinoff coming back. This ball lifted out towards center field, and Milutinovic is there to haul it in for out number 3. Goro with the drive, but Milutinovic with the snag. And a couple of runs are going to come across here. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 runner left on. We will take a little bit of a break. We're going to move to the bottom half of the 3rd inning here. The score now 4-2. Bandits in front of Holmen. Here comes Everett Hoven now, the first baseman. Stepping in to face Erkshine once again. Hoven with a nice RBI sacrifice fly in his first at bat. So officially no at bat here, but he did pick up that RBI. Here's a beautiful swing, and look at this. A one-hopper off the fence, and he is going to have himself a stand-up double. What a shot there by Holmen. He put some juice into that one.
Number 6, Beckett Brigham.
Here's Beckett Brigham now. Thanks to Nordic Lanes. We'll stop up there, folks. You got some softball going on. Co-ed softball here on a Monday night. Thursday is men's softball. All kinds of great fun up there at Nordic Lanes in Westby. That's going to be lifted foul out of play. Also, thanks going out to Premier Co-op, your place to go for your farm business and home needs, and the friendly staff ready to serve you. Here's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Hoven will scoot to 3rd. Brigham over to 1st with the single. And that's going to bring up Brody Steinhoff with a chance here to help the cause. Steinhoff, a 5-3 ground out back in the 2nd inning for out number 1. Westby turned around and picked up 2 runs right off from that. And now with nobody out, a chance for an RBI here. Just missed on that one. One and 0. Now 2-0. Little toss back over to third, and Holmen back in without any trouble. That'll be high for a ball. It's 3-0. And you're going to make them pitch a strike now. Thanks to the Riverbank helping us out. Online banking made easy through the Riverbank. Contact Haiti Southeth right here in Westby. Well, there's your automatic. And it's 3-1. Swing and a miss. That one came in on the hands a little bit, but I kind of think it was going to be a strike. Now 3-2 as Erkshine has battled back. And a swing and miss, and that will end Steinhoff's at bat.
Next batter, number 12, Chase Quellhorn.
That's going to bring up Chase Quellhorse now. Rural Mutual Insurance, the Kevin Blusky agency. That ball is going to get away, and here is a score. Looking to throw over to first, and that would go down as an error. Upstairs for a ball. Five-2 your score now. Up high again. That ran in underneath the chin a little bit for a ball. Well, primary care, be sure to contact Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care, 654-5100. The number to call in Cashton. Quellhorse gets the walk. Runners at first and second here now for Micah Larson, and we're going to get a pitching change. Well, we're coming back, and Evan Goragasi is the new pitcher, and the first thing he does is hits the batter in Micah Larson, and that loads up the bases for the top of the order. One down, and it's Drew Butzler. Make that Connor Butzler at bat. Not Drew. There's a ball foul. There's a called strike. 1-2 now. Just missed outside. That's going to skip in front of home plate. Bottom half of inning number 3. And there's a walk.
Next batter, number 10,
Callan Rudai is going to step in with 1 down, and again the base is still loaded up here for the Westby Bandits. First pitch way off the mark. Swing and a miss. Came in rather tight on that one. This one's popped foul over the top of us. That's fouled off the catcher and umpire, I think. That skips right in front of the catcher here, and he is able to keep it in front of him. Took him a moment to locate it, though. Drogseth doing a pretty good job there. Here's the 2-2. This is lifted to the right side. That is going to be just foul. Kicking off the fence. Here's a hard shot. That is going to be a foul ball, third base side. And everybody's got to go back again. Rudai battling here with a 2-2 count. That ran in real tight on the shoulder, nearly got him. It's going to be a walk.
Next batter, number 5,
Milutinovic will get a chance here to bat, but not before another timeout. They're going to talk things over again. No pitching change here just yet, as coach came out and just said, hey, here's what we need to do. You got 1 down, let's get an out. Here is a strike to Milutinovic. This is a tough out here, as Milutinovic, the number 3 hitter, has been doing a nice job batting here for the Bandits. Here's a ball driven, and I mean driven, out to left field. That gets over the head. Here comes 1 run. Here's 2. They're going to hold the runner in Rudai at 3. It's a stand-up double. Milutinovic keeps up his hot hitting streak with a double. So Larson comes across to score. Connor Butzler scores. And Rudai stands at third base with Milutinovic at second. And now we will have the pitching change. Colton Wookie comes off the bench and pitches now for the Holmen post 284 crew. And he is facing Drew Butzler, 9th hitter in the inning. 2 RBIs sitting out there. Here's a ground ball. That's going to get through. And Butzler is going to get those RBIs. Rudai and Milutinovic both score easily.
Next batter, number 16, Everett Holmen.
Holmen jump-started this inning with a smashing double and eventually scored. Here he is again, facing the right-handed pitching of Colton Wookie. This is a shot that's going to be kind of dribbled. They'll finally get a hold of it there at second base. Boy, that had a lot of spin to it. So a fielder's choice here. It is 6 unassisted for out number 2, bringing up Beckett Brigham, the shortstop. 11-2 the score here as we're in the bottom of the third inning. Swing and a miss on the first offering from Wookie. Brigham today, let's see, he is 1 for 2 with a run scored. There's a called strike. It's now 0-2. Thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications, providing the highest quality of technology service, fiber optic lines, phone service, and TV entertainment as well. Thanks to the crew at Coon Valley Telecommunications. Here is a play, and oh, what a good try here by the catcher. Grogsath, boy, he did everything so well right there. And then that ball just kept spinning away from him. Count will stay at 0-2. A little bit high. Brigham with the eye on that one. A little ground ball right back to Wookie, and the easy throw for out number 3. Well, the Bandits bring in 7 runs in the inning. They get those 7 runs on 3 base hits. There was a couple of walks in there, and let's take a look here. There was 3 walks, I believe, 3 walks and 1 hit batsman, and a runner left on base. We'll take a break and come back with more action in just a moment. Some changes taking place here for the Westby defense. We'll catch up on that in just a moment. That pitch is going to go way outside after the first offering was in there for a strike. Jaden Johnson now playing second base. Connor Butzler moves to left field. There's a called strike. Anders Hoven is now out in right field today. There's a swing and a miss. And Burgett will go down swinging. There's 1 out. That is the second strikeout of the ball game for Steinhoff. Here's Will Griffith. Came up with a base hit. Back in the second inning, we're now in the 4th. Top half. That one down low. That one rode in kind of on the attack, and Griffith with the swing, not able to get to it. 1-1 now. Downstairs, 2-1. Well, our thanks going out to Cashton Farm Supplies since 1984. Ernie Peterson and the crew have been doing the organic farming expertise for a long, long time. They're leading the charge. #1 organic farming experts, I guess the best way to say it. Out there on Highway 27, 3-1 the count. And that's going to be a walk. That is the second walk of the ball game that's been issued. Here is Kyler Drogseff. Steinhoff has been doing a pretty good job. He's only given up 3 hits, though one of those hits was a 2-run double back in the previous inning. 11-2 your score. That curveball drops in. Meanwhile, the Westby Bandits with 11 runs on 5 hits. 1 error in the ball game. I would say Holmen has an error as well. Throw over to first and back in. That's fouled off. That curveball kind of stayed in on the hands again. Kevin Kirkine and Courtney Kuzi helping us out. Your one stop to get everything shop. Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Appreciate Kevin and the crew. Nice play there and a quick toss down to first, but just got in underneath the tag. Here's a fly ball. Milutinovic there for the easy grab, and there's 2 down. Drogseff flying out to center field. Here's Liam Dwyer now, the DH. Swing and a miss. Steinhoff steps off after watching the runner take a little bit of a substantial lead over there. Two down. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Well, the beautiful Cooley region, a great place to settle in. Family, from family to retirement. Stop in and talk to Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert. Here's our one hopper, second base. Johnson with a nice play, getting over there in time and getting the toss. 4-3 to end the inning. No runs on no hits. One runner left on. We will move to the bottom half of the 4th inning with an 11-2 lead for the Westby Bandits. Ronnie Steinhoff steps into the batter's box, and he is going to take a hard shot in the ground ball And the throw is going to be in time over to first. Drew the first baseman off to the home plate side of things, and the tag was made. Steinhoff with a hard hit down the line, but it's going to be another 5-3 putout. One down for Anders Holmen. Now batting, he came in playing right field for Chase Qualhorst. Swing and a miss. Boy, that ball just dropped out from underneath. Another swing and a miss. That was a curveball that hung upstairs. Thanks to Bethel Home and Services, learn about the many opportunities for residents, volunteers, donors, and employees. Bethel Homes and Services. And there is a swing and a miss. The throw down to first to preserve the strikeout.
Next batter, number 15, Jaden Johnson.
Here is Jaden Johnson now. With two down. Johnson will take the ball inside. Boy, what a nice play he made for out number 3 in that previous half inning. That's going to be downstairs. Wookie coming in with a curveball, and Johnson went after it. Not able to make the connection. It's now 2-1. Here's a couple hopper. Nice play by the third baseman. The throw is dug out nicely for out number 3. Well, a 1-2-3 inning here defensively for the Holmen baseball team. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We will move to the top half of inning number 5 after a quick little break. Well, we're taking a look here as Steinhoff comes in with a strike, and it's a swing and a miss. Up 0-2 now. Not sure who this batter is. That's lifted foul. They did not put a 59 on the lineup card. One to the count now. This is pop foul again. Maybe it's one of the players that came in a little late, maybe getting here. Who knows? That one hops out in front of home plate. Butzler knocking that one down. Two now. Your offering coming. Swing and a miss. And that is out number 1.
Next batter, number 18, Keikoa Rogers.
Keikoa Rogers back to the top of the order. That strikeout, I believe, was strikeout number 3 for Steinhoff. Rogers 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. There's a strike. Ball popping out of the mitt of Butzler. Experience, competitive rates, and an independent nature, serving Cashton and surrounding communities. All that at the Bank of Cashton, thanks to Scott Wall and the crew. Curveball drops in there, and it's 0-2. Steinhoff out in front. Just missed inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that will take care of the out.
Next up to the plate, number 20, Nolan Mashik.
Here is Nolan Mashik with 2 down. 4th strikeout of the game, 2 in this inning. Here's a high chopper, and they're going to call it foul. Ooh, I tell you what, that was close. It's where the ball was, not where the player is, and that was a good reach there for Rudai. Do it all over. 1-1 now. Well, making connections between you and your community. That's ADRC of Vernon County. Aging and Disability Resource Center. Called strike on a curve right at the knees. Missed inside, not by much. And there is a called strike 3. Steinhoff, with only a couple of strikeouts in the first 4 innings, gets all 3 strikeouts here in the 5th. A 1-2-3 inning, all on strikeouts. We'll be back with the bottom half of inning number 5 here in a quick go. Connor Butzler is going to face Colton Wookie here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 11-2 your score here. The Bandits out in front. Thanks to the Miranda Wright Agency, American Family Insurance coverage for all your protection under one roof. Be sure to give Miranda a call. Here's a ground ball, second base, the scoop. The throw is in time for out number 1. 608-634-3612 in Westby. 637-3612 in Viroqua. 4-3 on the putout. 1 down for Callan Rudai. He'll take a ball high. This is popped up, and it is caught here. Boy, what a play by Grogseth. That was a very good job.
Next up to the plate, number 5, Bo Milutinovic.
Here's Bo Milutinovic now. Milunovic tonight is 1 for 2. Check that. He is 1 for 1. He's got a sacrifice in there and a walk. So 1 for 1 officially. First offering is going to sneak in there for a called strike. Outside it goes. There's a called strike and a good fastball right at the knees. Mookie is set. Here he comes, and that one broke just enough to not hit him. This one's popped up outfield side, and the left fielder not going to get there. The legs just didn't reach it. Well, Milunovic with new life. 2-2 the count. Now 3-2 as that ball sailed outside. And Milunovic is going to draw the walk. That will bring up Drew Butzler. Drew is looking for his first base hit of the ball game. Cleanup hitter. First offering downstairs for a ball. There's a called strike. That's going to be lifted foul out of play. Butzler still with some life here at 1-2. Nice play there by Grogsteth, getting to the ball on the right side. Grogsteth has made some nice plays behind the plate. Here's a shot right back up the middle for a base hit. And Milunovic thought about going to 3. And then he heard Coach Hamilton say, hold up. Butzler with the base hit, though he got his first hit of the ball game. And now Everett Holmen, 1 for 2. He had a nice double back in the 3rd inning. Took the opening pitch and cranked it to right center field. And now we're going to get a little timeout and another discussion here out on the mound. All right, the discussion is over. Everett Hoven with a RBI sitting out there. Takes the ball in tight. 1-0 now. That's downstairs. Two 2-0. As they say, the hitter's pitch coming here. Ooh, a called strike. Caught the inside part of the plate. Still at 2-1. They got to come back in again. This is going to do the job. It just got over the infield. And here is your winning run at 12-2, a 10-run rule. The ball game is over. Well, I tell you what, Everett Holmen got just enough of that one on the inside of the hands and lifted it into shallow right field for the RBI. Give him some credit on that one. Holmen goes 2 for 3 tonight in the winning cause. Winning pitcher is Brody Steinhoff of the Westby Bandits, and the losing pitcher, the starting pitcher tonight, is Owen Ershine for Holmen. Well, we certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Bandit Baseball. They come away with a 2-game win. The juniors pick up a win tonight at 5:30 over Fenimore and in a 10-run rule, and the seniors do the same over Holmen. We'll be back with live baseball action on Wednesday night in Viroqua, and that'll be the Twitch Viroqua channel. We hope to see you then. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying so long for now. The Westby seniors picking up the win, 12-2 over Holmen.